Hi, my name is John Claypole, partner in the Tax Dispute Resolution team at BDO, and I'm joined today by Matthew Watkins, Associate Director. Welcome, Matthew. We're here to do round two of our Tax in a Taxi vlogs on the Disguised Remuneration loan charge. The guidance and draft legislation was released last week, so we're here to talk about a few things that we've noted from that. So, Matthew, I think we're going to start on the election.
So the first thing that kind of jumped out at me with the draft legislation last week was, and I put myself in the position of somebody affected by the loan charge, is when I'm going to have to pay this thing. Now, we've got the HMRC guidance, and what we know is, of course, that you can split it over 3 years. But interestingly, within that guidance, there was details that there's going to be an additional form for people to fill in.
Okay.
So that will come out on the 1st of April.
Right. Have we seen that yet?
Haven't seen it yet, so don't know the details of that. So I'd be interested to see how much details needs to be provided to HMRC. But what we do know is that an election is needed, and it was needed by the end of September this year.
All right, so an important point. The other thing we wanted to touch on as well is the payment details. So we know that it's possible to make the loan charge payment by the 30th of September, which is great. The guidance legislation suggests that it's not just a loan charge, it's actually all the tax liabilities due for somebody that's subject to the loan charge. Yeah, which is a bit surprising, I'm honest with you, but good news for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else was in there?
Well, I just think on that point as well, it's interesting the kind of, I suppose, the things that weren't first realised, what the issues that are going to be thrown up. So, for example, on inquiry windows, is that extended? And when is that extended?
That's a good point.
So, and that will be very important.
Well, I would expect it would be. But there's also, think about it, there's the impact on the surcharges as well. Yep. So not paying by the first surcharge date at the end of February, is that going to apply? I would have thought not. But again, it's silent on that, isn't it?
Absolutely. So just on the disclosure point, so as we know that prior to the 9th of December 2010, the loan charge won't apply.
Yeah.
Beyond that, it will apply unless reasonable disclosure has been made by the individual filing their tax returns. Now, what is reasonable? There is subjective. The draft legislation tries to address that. We know, for example, if a DOTAS number has been included on the tax return, that could be that could tick the box in terms of reasonable disclosure. But I foresee a situation where HMRC will be challenging that point. Has disclosure been made or has it not? And I think anybody in that position needs to take advice at the appropriate time.
Yeah, I think you're right. We know that HMRC is always taking the view that inheritance tax is due in relation to disguised remuneration arrangements. And that, of course, is a completely different type of tax. So can't see that will not continue to be pursued. The guidance and legislation silent on it, which doesn't surprise.
Yeah, and not a huge feature of the independent report, which we saw at the end of 2018 either.
And for those clients that settled under the disguised remuneration settlement opportunity, and there are thousands, and no longer caught by the loan charge, will get their refund back eventually. We don't yet know what that looks like.
No,
but usually as part of settlement, the loan itself was written off, which in itself creates a separate taxing point.
Yeah.
The point that is missing at the moment is one hopes that for those clients that get the refund back, HMRC won't take the opportunity of using that second taxing point as a way of getting the tax in. A bit technical, but actually we think will apply for quite a number of clients.
I entirely agree. I think let's hope that HMRC will read between the lines and pick up on the appropriate tone of the report last year.
Yeah.
And just on the point on the payment, I mean, I've got a situation where a client has made a voluntary restitution on one particular set of arrangements, and they're now making monthly instalments, and they will continue to do so until they know when they can stop. But clearly, that is practically that is a cash flow drain on this business.
Yeah, and of course, what's missing again in the guidance and legislation is all to do with the repayment process.
Yeah,
which we gather is going to be subject to separate law probably.
Yeah.
And probably the other thing that is also inadequately covered is the impact on employers.
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
are multiple impacts on employers which don't really feature in this guidance yet. So, of course, that's massively important for them. I think just to wrap up then, so the election is necessary. Keep our eyes and ears peeled for that. The payment plan position and the payment due dates.
We need details, absolutely.
We need details, and some complexity still to be addressed. So, unless there's anything else, Matthew, we'll wrap up now. And just for our viewers again, we are still in an electric cab to keep Dawn's children happy. And that's all from us now. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from him.
Goodbye.